confirmed. Ghana near washing with Germany, Africa. Yes. Say Ujan who free a through no be from. Say on
how many floors?
I would say some long condos night. Meaning why anybody would decide to take his life, but I'm sure so on what do you mean say your friend say?
No friend be SN and a friend me Kokudia. A former player on a tiny bonko on fashion win ya grom. You say by this time call or any deliveries or OT when it come. And no catch me say I rehearse my bow and I'm sad and ra and off frame. No sound of panel. And no more say Africa. Wuna kakra onim and say omoni na kwa sorry. Na asoy penya on neti e ba be catch omo say oni na yirinya kasakasa kakra. And abochi se na city and so no yirinya kasakasa na ofre police police ni bana ohwe way akoma na si hospital na one of the first interventions and so be catch o be man say free nti police ni kachen se on free ho no so okay na sa dia okọ ba ko ni ho na wakofa na tare ba commune bi na wa free ho okọ ba ko ni ho so okofa na tare ba omoti ani kum wa hwi ba ko ni na kwa kwahwe fo maku no ho. That's very very unfortunate. Nti me no ka se kwa Michael Asare nso UK send me say yate de ekoso na so yate de ekoso na ye make arrangements en ke betimi anya obi na yene na kasa o Germany oh yes your board de mbo kotoko kakra ani ade nti ayasem
o se no bobo aso anochi nse that time na anochi ne kotoko de wo boy ya na ya graduate amoaba that time cricket na coach Abukari and the coach ni tie honom no mu promote ni to kotoko akọ board the youngsters on the lives of confuse Rino nom ya yinipa opoku munyina si akan ewo honom and enumu a eno odan ani so kire the youngsters ekusi akan so the nti okọ Belgium so kusi akan ansa na wowura mu o Germany areho sempa no number 7 winger utimi so boy 11 yeah but the best the favorite position by right wings hono and the wuchina wa odo be kopa
ana openenum ne say yayi we say ikru no the European wing almost Sunday story German newspaper and websites quite with regards to this story, but quite unfortunately now this year translate it I dare say Germany quite see the baby no one reporting the picture be a man for between who normally I heard no and so they to Facebook on the Ghana near branch the near Fika Kra oti amano near or born the bra kama I mean, and I'm not sure how anybody will try to be a judge of the matter, but the sad thing is that we're free,
Say Bunsu, Africa.
The friends say Bunsu.
Yeah, the don't Africa.
Anyway, I don't know. Well, I'm saying, young men, baby, I can't even tell them ramen on it, and eating ramen on it. Young now, you're some, but this is the sad story about you didn't bobo. And Tibia, what titia and the another picture within the name crowd now. Yepa, they are two a hard drink. Na yeah, try say na young phone because your Ghana form take the same apartments now. Baby Otino, your Ghana form to wa. The best you rahona yehe said the nyoma esi etie ho. Ara wosema esi no nti ara wosem and we just send a picture of the wife, but I don't think so. But no, she should. I say whatever the situation was, and I say it is not for us to judge. So I don't want to be careful. The face value na ko can simbia. Anyone so okay. This is a wholesome, whichever way a wholesome. Nipan kwadi na when you can say yeah to nasa be white in a printed letter mamia half any other. Okay. International Court of Arbitration for Sports at the Krata Abre. Both parties involved in that case, and the case I'm talking about here, case here with the Secretary Parmane Ghana Football Association regards to elections about SWA and simply about and so edify home. Now saying that here by email and almost send it at the Bromo. Sorry at law. Okay, number now Odo Fulling Subi. Okay. Other now the following a year to the sorry and representing both parties. Or may look out a year or more representing. Now saying a letter and it's saying, dear Madam, dear Sir, on behalf of the Deputy President of the CAS Appeals Arbitration Division, please be advised that the time limit for to communicate the arbitral award to the parties pursuant to Article R559 of the Code of Sports Related Arbitration has been extended until 4th August 2020. Please be advised that I remain at the party's disposal for any further information. Yours faithfully, signed, Caroline Fisher, counsel to the CAS, and a copy to the sole arbitrator. And on it, Krata Abba. If we, it's all here live on Facebook and the tour. Said the bear for in I bit me who they appreciate it. Said the letter no Kratano is by. Okay, young Trasso, and where your letter by address to Wilfred Kwaku say any Ghana Football Association. It's commentaries I hold about home because someone can is any ya post when is have it. And they say you, Yenina yen train. Yes, in there. And obido ka now kono say train next week mabumfu next week and chegra afincha be there emre no ebidu ho. Okay, yam fa no ntonchen and Ghana Football Association so HCI executive committee no omonsu share now he say the executive committee now fixed the 26th ordinary session of Congress for Thursday 27th of August 2020, but I know you're upon approval of the Registrar General's Department, because the Registrar General Department's Emma directives as in how you may see Nyoma in regards to annual general meetings of companies in this Adenia. It's from the Rocomomo saying there's some approval. You be internal and be Zoom. So Zoom number no, some be you need number and said it was because it's a public gatherings and you can say exceed 100. Yes, you had Congress and so you see a bro 100 or the observers media near and also a bro. Now we drink and no open next football transfer window no from Saturday August 15 2020 and now end on Saturday October 31st 2020 in accordance with the GFA regulation. Now Omuka ni nyina wie no mosaje say COVID-19 relief fund here ebe. A kwaba no mbefa so enti say letter omotro edema clubs nyina ni, and this is the distribution said is call here. Premier League clubs, Division 1 league clubs, Women's Premier League clubs, regional football associations, schools and colleges, Professional Football Association of Ghana, Referees Association of Ghana, Coaches Association of Ghana, Beach Soccer Association, Futsal Association, the Security Services Sports Association, SESA, Juvenile Clubs Association. And let them come on. We had about to Facebook Live. Let it for let her say, dear sir, madam, or madam. Okay, I say, disbursement of FIFA and CAF COVID-19 relief funds. Reference is made of our earlier correspondence to you on the FIFA COVID-19 relief fund and FIFA operational model and governance structure, oversight, audit, and control of the FIFA COVID-19 relief fund. Reference is made to the CAF COVID-19 relief fund of $300,000 to CAF member associations as announced by CAF after its executive committee meeting. I don't know. Okay. Also, the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association at its meeting on Thursday, July 14th, 2020, has disbursed the funds as per the attached document in compliance with the provisions of the FIFA operational model and governance structure of the FIFA COVID-19 relief plan. Kindly note that both funds are yet to be received by the association. The association will continue its engagement with both FIFA and CAF and update members accordingly. Yours sincerely, Prosper Harrisonado Esquire, General Secretary. Any akrata finiture at the buying. Now disbursements, no. It's almost the same you have a chess cannon. It's a no nagovan some piabano. Sikani chenim no. Anyhow, you have a chess cannon. I don't know clubs to be a bo and you know. Na Charles Cojonti Mickey Charles there and make the message be a me that the buffalo no to say a Yasan Katoa. Say as can chanity. Na even two Facebook live said be nyabe appreciate it. Come because am boboswa edoso. National teams Ubia de beach soccer team $10,000. National under 15 girls 40,000. Under 17 girls 40,000. Women's under 20 40,000. Women's national team senior national team 60,000. Boys under 15 33,000. Boys under 17 33,000. Men under 20 32,000. National senior team 17. National team B 15 under 23. If I'm a church in Benin, no more training is go be no more how I besiako say the men's national senior team, the B and the under 23. First tranche na beba no munyabi. Second tranche no January then no musika na about league clubs. 18 Premier League clubs. Sikomo Chamo me $270,000 and then also 180 first and 90 later. 48 Premier League, 48 Division 1 League clubs, $360,000. 16 Women's Premier League clubs, $160,000. 72 Regional Women's Division 1 League clubs, $60,000. Now about competitions out on the management of the Premier League Benyabi, $40,000. Management of Division 1, $50,000. Management of Women's Premier League, $60,000. Management of Women's FA Cup, $30,000. Management of beach soccer, $15,000. Management of futsal 5-a-side league, $5,000. Then the regional football associations, the 10 regional football associations, $100,000. That's $10,000 each. The regional women's division 1 league, $10,000. That's $1,000 each. Because football for next year, you shoot 10 regions instead of the 16. Other stakeholders, health insurance for players. I'm talking about health insurance among all the players. It's health insurance for players, $26,000. Professional Footballers Association of Ghana, $2,000. Match commissioners, $34,000. Cameramen and women, $40,000. Referees, $50,000. Venue media officers, Abigail, also at the end here, $20,000. Kokwa and Kwani Abigail, media capacity building. $7,000. I want to amount for raising concerns. Schools football, university game subscription $7,000. Galka $2,000. Security services football $2,000. Coaches training $10,000. Total $1.8 million. The 1.8 MA, $1 million from FIFA. COVID-19 relief funds, only $500,000 for women's football. Okaboma 1.5 and Eba. And a calf so the 300,000 by 2. So the 1.5 plus the 300, then that will be 1.8. It's nice and some no. Now I Anna Jojo Duncan, the owner of Division 1 League team Proud United. Already a number of questions about feeling sense but with regards to Sikani Binuni said almost see chess canoe Jojo Duncan.
Because they never captured the essence of the COVID relief fund. I'm not just saying I'm unhappy because I want to be unhappy. I didn't capture the essence of the sharing. Oh, I mean, obviously I'm affected. I have a club, and I'm saying that if there's a COVID relief fund, and you have to look at the essence of that COVID relief. It's to help the clubs. The clubs are the show. The clubs are the show. And the show has collateral benefit. So you look at the clubs and it's collateral benefit, and make sure that whatever it is that you have that generates a collateral benefit, it's safe and sound and it's financially sound. But if you would you take left, right, and center, and then the essence of what we are doing and is still lame, and also it's still on one leg, then what have you done? What have you done? It's what we say FIFA, when FIFA gives you something, it specifies the things they want you to do. Kenya, at the right time, they can query you and audit you as to what you've done with the money they give you. Yeah. Now, they because of the COVID, things are not normal, so you could not apply FIFA money to normal things. That is why even in the directive, they instructed for deferment of some of those activities. So what's COVID relief? If they understand, they have agreed to say, okay, yes, for your ABC, but what point, because it's no nation warranty, and do ABC, do them,
well, young Toss, I let me share some fruit, so now, young Trek, and some now, okay.
I think that the first thing I'll be to me, and it's a Abia Anas Yeni expose, or Jahoko, as in Semchoni. Nemum, the wind of Abia in Sinsanso of the change he sought to blow within your football circles, is being fought in kakran. In the last regime, na edding say ubehu this level of transparency, accountability, any openness from the FA, especially say Edu Sikasem and in the Chahua. What is very, very refreshing and say documenter and Nhyira Tabon a documenter the executive council of the FA plus the president send their commanding member say sikebia ye hwe ni mu a enyamba yimpo na ye refer ni to the finance committee omo de omo report abre ya deliberations awie na ya conclude on nature nti ye de tumonim say sika ne bedru a say ni ye beche no. I think say in terms of transparency, accountability, openness to members of the Football Association by the political head, there's a massive improvement. And yebebo F in abaso for Saudi no mayeno. The atosun Chamo say Ayana in some eba wiasia ye taifa obidie near the Chagan and Poa. But Enra, I realized something. There is this Super Sports TV journalist, Asha. Na Enra, who said, yeah, Ghanaian journalists are starting tweeting on social media, say, if a phono a day or more, and share baha or mechiskano. Asha fire and made a screenshot in a ma. I say if you bet me there for more share on Facebook but more share on Facebook now read what the South African journalist Troy or say Ghana FA has accounted for the COVID relief fund from FIFA and CAF with the documents below. To the other federations in Africa, waiting they happen your end. Would they do the same in the coming days or they can explain? That is from a South African journalist. Ene on also so Eddie Ghana. Any football association anamo metu. Ebusa other federations if one say what is a Ghana ye BBC na omo makas omo trend na sene be ya mentwa asem ne tintin no ka comments na wo wa say ka me twa screenshot a kirewa. You have journalists from Nigeria asking the same question. Said that Uganda, South Africa, other African nations are almost say, oh, this is nice from Ghana, and that almost will be this open. na enka discussion ni discourse ebe so about it no na nkomo so a start your modie enti enye de bia na ye be fa obi good example abetwa ye de mpo a but if ye de so ye bi na obi so di twa ne de mpo a I think say we must make ye so ye ho proud na ye so betimi di anya asama ye de beka de atosu mienu say already letter na e free F4 no ho no ba ya na especially when they made reference to over page 1 now. Almost in almost Tuesday meeting no no. The way this best fan no, I pair the attached document in compliance with the provision of FIFA operational model no and governance structure na FIFA SNB member associations no. Now say offer the attached document now. Which is the second page of document na no F4 no send come members na e ho na omo boso in terms of anyoma omo consider say omo beche sika no se ne omo si ache no but say o survey the discussion after disbursement in buyer I think say baby atwetwe nkofo aso pa the inclusion of the national teams no. And the question I sought to ask and say if Ghana Football Association say sika we chemuno omo chesika no per the provisions of the operational model FIFA edibaya, then it's simple. We can refer to page 6 of FIFA COVID Relief Fund, a document almost all member associations. Baby, about proposed operational model. No, near where say was national team captured because Utie Jojo Sisi Akrano. Or see, as a member of the F, or did you say FIFA Mouse Kebia or 2D their fire, and FIFA will give you instructions as to the also this can year. And then if the ultimate question I go for Busan say national teams no krano eka COVID relief fund na FIFA instructions on by eka ho anase nka ho a you can refer to the FIFA documents as being said by the F so omu chase can based on the operational model then you betimi anya answers from the document. Now in the FIFA COVID relief fund document the proposed operational model page 6 Omo share your Facebook live there. Yeah, that all metimi ahwe. But send your medical can on ben Facebook live and answer bibia. You will read send be at least ubetimi ate. Now chamo, send be masam na make an enya tintino. Let me just read the second paragraph of the page 6, which is 3, proposed operational model. Or say this has meant establishing a framework with a broad reach and the flexibility to be implemented in a way that considered not only top level club football but also national teams, women's football, lower tier domestic leagues, and the youth and grassroots games, as well as other stakeholders. Based on this principle, the following framework is proposed. And another operational model of FIFA Omo COVID Relief Fund, a document on the all member associations, national team is captured there. And for those who are asking the ultimate question, say, Argentina COVID Relief Fund now, national teams they be paid their woman. If this money is being disbursed according to FIFA instructions and according to the operational model, national team is captured. But the second level of Nkoma Yedin and say, Nkofosi okay, granted national team captured. Hano yenim sa national teams any who expenses nyina aban na efa and even though national teams captured it is being captured for member associations omu no mu bo mu national team ho bra but say what they to hane dia ekesusu senka hane dia nka aban na yenim say national team expenses nyina enti akabe na wo financial crisis ben and COVID we dia national teams in terms of the expenses awko FA level omu betimi aka say ya prescribe sika for national team during this COVID-19 and COVID relief fund no. As a journalist I called the finance department of the Ministry of Youth and Sports and my question was direct. Say FIFA the COVID relief fund aba according to the FA omuche sika nimu no omache sika nimu bi ama national teams enti me pese me busa from the Ministry of Youth and Sports say national team expenses na dodo na e Ghana nim say eye omo responsibility no. No crack. Do they pay all expenses on the national team ana? And the response I got from the finance department of the Ministry of Youth and Sports and it said, Ukraine say offer the underages national teams now most of them campaign or pram. And it is the knowledge of the ministry say pram the GFA for there. Enti accommodation is free. They don't pay any additional BBA say yakoji obi a facility until say tia hoka. Pram is GFA establishment. Enti say national team kodawa GFA team can say yeah say trust say ye da baby tie ntia ho sika. What they do as ministry and they say they pay for the feeding and they pay for campaign allowances of all national teams at ebeko pram. And untino say we say no money free wa. If there are any other expenses being incurred by the FADR, then the FA pay ne beti ma to the members and the general public say, oh, apart from their buying tiano, there are these expenses so yefa as national team expenses. But so what the statement be say about 12 raw sir. Na say one fa enchechemu ani akira. Then the question is legitimate to be able to say if the ministry no ever feeding, no offer campaign allowances are. Next accommodation belongs to the FR. And which other cost to be and GFA for more frontier, more prescribers are these monies no are in dollars and association money. For me, I think it will be very, very legitimate. Say FA for the Baba and Tabaka say, oh, yeah, company expenses are ministry for the fat do na name mono, but I dear Bakum, you know me and somebody, yeah, FA. No, Chabo, I want not me interested in doing just one-sided story, calling the ministry in Kwanamin for FA4. So I made some calls to the FA4 and say, ministry see omofa campaign allowances, omofa feeding. Pram belongs to you more until you don't pay for accommodation. Until there is a Ghana for expert. Yes, I am not ready to make change. Say national team expenses. No, FA4 most more part to play in it. At the end, I'm going the public no about discussing a course. Now, according to few people I've spoken to at the FA, almost said they are the kind. Say, coach and as a technical team of any national team, any program at the mount now they come out by. It could be said from the time almost start to move preparation to the time a tournament in the best start, 3 months. So, for this our program no come out the ministry will tell you say. So time and answer duration na most of the preparation in there. You can say benyeska about sponsor the full program problem. Enti eka 1 month we will come on board. Enti for instance, Nancy Yakobo Wafu tournament Emma Blasters B. According to FF1 chairman when they be 12 months, almost say they had to come for at least 3 months. But baby ministry ni bemu ever taking care of campaign expenses, any feeding, any other cost no was just 1 month to the tournament. And who say, sir 2 months now and sign a ministry neighbor no. Those expenses no, I wine and offers our cost no. I more. They are tossing you know. Now see it is a coach Bodu, any Isaac Amwako, any the U15 a squad a technical team for no say omoko nationwide screening. Untimen chon koma ban say ye under 15 for no air call regional to regional compare players akwa ko see a kind for under 15 nti mun first camera for all those regional tours no omoyen some of these costs one abe fa ball ho they to so miensa say ye bo under 17 tournaments where I was say MRI. They don't go and tell government say oh yeah MRI for players I select you enti mumbra na mu metua for MRI no and yes anete again even pram situation na ya kan ho asem no yes the place belong to the FE but the moment you baka say oh e free ne e kosi na wotu mienu e dey animu ye the place ba be da ho no e dia sanitary nyoma any year cleaning ho any ye making the place ready no and also the cost in kitty bi ade about to ye FA no so even with feeding say the team got to pram na say ombeda for 3 months until the FA ni beba no maame na ya obeba no adwane o pram ho no eya na FA ni na money sika before the ministry will step in no to cook for all the players now more camp no any ade so the impression the FA wanted to create and say eya no the general perspective of the public and say and can buy and all the expenses of the national team there. Now so the way a program in this here any the real operational running of your national teams now or more as FA for no so our some campaign expenses and the cost to be or more incur in running your national teams and accounting for the figures now or more show money meaning say if this explanation from both sides at the public or mutie assume in terms of some almost reconcile with the figures necessary any say hey na say ministry ni fabi na say mo fabia $17,000 $15,000 $12,000 and yes care was bebria. That is why I think say still the FA and omu communication team no must come out and explain omudi need the expenses they incur vis-a-vis their cost components now omudi as national teams but the basis and say those who are asking the ultimate question say indeed FIFA more than nobody buy they didn't capture national teams I think so the answer is yes and national team expenses eka COVID relief fund now chamo I heard this opinion say sikana eba no nichemu no I was say everybody who is associated with football Enyane chefa in terms of the financial crisis. Enti ayamede say after dealing with the national teams, league clubs ayan kofo omo related to football day to day at the FA. Enti so bi enyane chefa manage ho competitions enyo omo chefa regional football association for enyo omo chefa juvenile football enyo omo chefa. Me sure say baby obi want a little bit legitimate concerns kakra will be the other stakeholders and even the other stakeholders see I can say health insurance for all players and we league anymore. Is it a bad thing? I think say enya bad mame say enei sikabiaba now you say there is a financial cost and as a crisis on your football and for see some clubs any all omu players are running within the football association as we are making sure say you be register every player be a health insurance amano through the FA. I think say it's adebia very very recommendable from the FA Professional Footballers Association of Ghana match commissioners cameramen and ma the media capacity building is where I have the problem. And the reason why I have a problem is chamo yeti hey one minyan who say FA for no akachire say yen select sports journalists in free multimedia mra for any capacity building. 2, if even process should that be based on COVID relief fund sika? That be say if a administration aspiration say as part of only administration in the next 4 years obebua in building the capacity of media men and COVID-19 sika any years no. That one there I don't even see the reason why they will have to capture media capacity building. Say ebia FN also na say FN say omu see GFA TV ni sound no. If that is what they think say it is being captured here, they should come and explain. But even with that, how important is Hadiano to COVID relief fund? Like what link nene saying? Yes, and which ba na ye person munyis kana fan so mo ase. Say media for no and capacity building there. I'm yet to get the link with COVID-19 relief fund no entia oma prescribe sika e dey somebody and I think say we no free wa all the other stakeholders are people who are directly or indirectly involved in football in terms of FIFA or more operational model you are mentioning stakeholders and the wider football community also in my conclusion we will wait for a lot of response from the club members and as members of the FA because sikawe omusika whether they are satisfied or they are not satisfied they have the prerogative to say we are satisfied or we are not satisfied. But for me, I'm hey, any the public interest perspective there. I think say one there has been transparency too, and for also Musaka Sikani Bibiano. Or might they've been mentioned in this list now FA and even questions about the legitimacy of Enkofono Mumunino. So already the FIFA COVID relief fund a document now they are being captured FNO Jumason. We will ask as Oliver Twist. Say Omunkoswana Komunya transparency. At least if they are transparent, their feedback now be discuss issues. No they modify how they want to run the administration. And the feedbacks in the bar, they are negative criticism. They should take a very, very deep thinking about it. No more say, oh, your papa say
okay.
But your baby or and conforce dabi in terms of your you bet me improve. This is very, very good news for Ghana football channel.
Well, okay. Mr. Gozu and Payala, then no. Obi tries from Browso. Well, we are sending a message. I'll say, ask Ayala for me. What happens to players who already have NHIS?
Yeah.
What happens to their money? David Ba. Well, David, I don't know. I'm sure. That's also a lot of explanation. I think.
Sure.
Say, if you know, the communications department will a lot of explanation to do with regards to some of some components. I mean, Obi.
Someone.
Me too.
Oh well. Sometimes you get excited when you push system no react in a very positive way, because it was very likely COVID-19 relief fund from FIFA and CAF would have been, in terms of distribution, would have been disastrous. Sanka Central for ye show and Kainano pay year discuss $1.5 million. Even who say legacy debt, baby. But credit to Wilfred Osekwe Kupama and all football members omujina ema FN who say sa legacy debt ne de enya de betumi wura your system we mu, and journalists stood by that will be a genuine position on this subject matter. And when you have, in my estimation, a listening administration, we're bold in our stance, and luckily we do not have the legacy debts. In Kano, FNE and again, say or more at the backup processes way now. The the finance committee in fact around 2 p.m. thereabouts, and information about say the executive council will release the statement and as a breakdown of the total of 1.8 million. 1.8 in the sense CAF for the $300,000 now FIFA for the 1.5 about into the car the boom 1.8 into ombamaye breakdown, because we was here formula for distribution 10% to Premier League clubs, 2% to women's football. Into a breakdown now, and I guess in the spirit of openness, financial communication is so important. So if any person winning back the lover, and it's critical. The also me person Jeremiah Article 12 of the FA statutes. Na yen take say omo members Article 12. Member bia or can members of the football association obia nya baby jinaya e was sika we mu. They did kind of Premier League clubs, and we know that they've been catered for. Women's elite division 1 elite league competition clubs emano sono yakova omo. Division 1 covered. Regional football administration covered. Schools and colleges, schools football, university game subscription, and also covered. But I think there should be better clarity to this. Professional Footballers Association of Ghana, $2,000 covered. Referees Association of Ghana, referees, but who say per letter na per in somewhere Prosper Harrison Adu Esquire Edibayeno or say the allocation for referees will be used to pay outstanding debts all the referees and rag. That and no unche the odisikane kwakoye. What I say odisikane man members now the man members now kwache se midi kwako tuaka.
No also the omudi tuaka.
Omudi tuaka referees.
I know because you be saying saying Fanesaka COVID ama.
Yes.
And a regular football business.
Yes.
Referees can't get you.
That's the question. Until any panic can it right. But the justification for putting the referees in there does not make sense to me. Because I need COVID and I'm out there referees nika. Until maybe or more association or more meetings be or more nyoma be a was or more yet. COVID buy and I won't check a crab because or more could do matches. It is a cabin the order that they are. You, the FA, through your internal generated funds, should settle that and leave the cash to the administration of the Referees Association of Ghana to tell us what they'll use their money for. Simplicity.
Until they are covered, all right, but the justification, in my estimation, is not really good. Coaches Association of Ghana. Coaches Association. But who Coaches Association do how? I have coaches and also me any training. But yeah, because in that association we have big men there, Professor Mintano Mune, Maxwell Kunedu, Ibrahim, that Anyas, now into Omuni music abe, into the Quaco training or maybe just paperwork, but the coaches are covered. Beach soccer is also covered. Beach soccer 15,000. Futsal $5,000 and also you're covered. Security services here about 2,000 and a juvenile clubs association, juvenile football, so you cover a total of $108,000. So you can give the FA credits in terms of a fair distribution according to Article 12 of its own statutes. Every member of the association any fair representation as far as Sikawe are concerned, and in my estimation that is a very big credit. Now, Chairman, Yanko in somewhere opinion friend Prosperison Ado Squad the operational model and governance structure, oversight, audit, control of the FIFA COVID-19 relief fund. Facebook Live. What this operational model and governance structure, what does it say that we can make sense out of this whole situation? Okay, so stage 3, the highlighted area. It says each MA will be given the opportunity to illustrate where the funds are used so as to ensure the continual development and strengthening of our football in all its forms, including futsal and beach soccer, from grassroots to elite, for girls and boys, women and men, as well as to uphold their governance, management, and administration systems. So this when areas are cover the administration management was a cover. Now Ajarian check it the next one. Then we'll try make sense out of this whole situation. Now in terms of the proposed governance structure, and this is it. Governance structure, and we say now FIFA for the buyer, or say priority to be given to ensure that funds are used in an efficient or effective way for designated purposes. Each existing regulation to be adapted to create easy workable framework. Standardized application forms processes to develop to ensure smooth operations. Loan agreement, securities repay, and all of that. So structure now can we move on to the next one? Okay. It says where there is reasonable doubt as to whether the intended use of the fund is permissible, a request should be submitted in writing to FIFA in order to obtain the approval. Inti baby hamino sa venue media officers minim say FNA kwaji approval a free FIFA wa. Because in terms of areas some person you say FIFA sikane was a cover no venue media officers in Kano, venue media officers in Kasa sikane it was a FNA some approval from FIFA, and that will help us. Now the permissible use of the funds, and no nebema say list ya be a list papa ebe to media jina so aka bibia na mamen kan or say the relief plan has been established in order to alleviate the financial distress caused by the impact of COVID-19. As such, the funds made available within stage 3 of the relief fund or the relief plan should be used to evaluate or should be used for relevant losses that have been incurred or are expected to be incurred. Therefore, if you tell me, say, venue media officers, you come on $20,000. I don't know how that loss was incurred or how it will be incurred. As well as address needs to be risen or envisaged to arise as a result of COVID-19. It will catch up a friend, I'll go to a referee's car. And your referees, COVID-19 by it. Venue media officers are come on $20,000. Yes, and your COVID nama venue media officers and your COVID should have more training media officers. Into those areas no uncover. Now, Pacho Brafom Kakra, and a honey important, it gives us a clarity. The restart of competitions are across all categories. Inti me dese omodia base Premier League ne sha in October. Inti sikano mo abano clubs ni babuabo mo na chese they are starting league no. The implementation of the return to play protocols including testing. It is a FNO kwa health insurance ama players. They should use that money for testing.
It is you can also concentration testing.
FIFA for protocols on the buy. Or say the implementation of return to play protocols including testing. You are going to give money to venue media officers. $20,000.
Na cameraman, you have cameraman there.
Say no see a car. Legacy debt no modernizing no.
40,000.
Legacy debt no masisano. No the cameraman. I have a lot of GFA cameramen who are my friends. But truth be told,
also FN to make COVID ama.
Enya COVID sika na odi kwa to cameraman sika. And now why is testing not in this? Because I see all the mark clubs now. Just me share this on fire testing. But FIFA shall say Sikane Banu fire return to play protocols, including FIFA trust or including testing. It's also about League October. League now Kwakobon October. Testing players, but my cameramen, any venue media officers. Now what why media capacity building? My goodness. Omo yadie. But when they've goofed big time. Now, the participation of national teams in all age categories in restarted competitions. Okay, Yenimsa Emano under 17 or more game against Nigeria. Qualifiers, no, I guess last, but I'm saying final qualifiers against Nigeria. Into Black Princesses were tournament. National girls under 15 me patro tournament ben omoko patro mo was on my big soccer tournament ben omoko yenim say national team there hamukra there yenya clarity. So FIFA says the participation of all of national teams of all age categories in restarted. The watchword is restarted competitions. It is all Kwakoma Black Star $17,000. Tournament ben omobo. Tournament ni asase. And no FIFA say for sikane. The payment of staff cost and rehiring of essential staff where necessary. Today, does the FA even have a chief health officer? Now medical officer or what FA wa? On the nature say yenye say in terms of the restart. The FA has not had anyone. Omo hayo bia iti sikanu baby e wose akoko okono omo divert in normal kakra. The maintenance of football infrastructure and the payment of general administration and operating costs. In terms of operating costs, no, and the media venue officers no just to make up the cash and but that's
okay.
Wrapping up. The economic assessment of this whole economic impact assessment of this whole COVID-19. Now, according to FIFA, their initial outreach was conducted via direct contact with all 211 MAs, that's member associations, in order to gather relevant data, both financial and non-financial, and better understand the situation being faced in each individual territory. The data that was gathered was then used as part of a wider analysis exercise that was performed in tandem with external expert consultants to assess the impact of COVID-19 across football and identify how best to be Troy. So it says the impact of global football is too big for any single stakeholder to mitigate. Therefore, concerted effort by all stakeholders are needed. We appreciate the fact. Say finance committee no ayejuma. There's no doubt about that. At least Oma chesa omo tina ase no, Oma wasting nipa time. Oma tumi ahihye nyoma no. Albeit we wish it would have been arranged better. But in terms of all stakeholder engagement, FA na here. Omo ankasa committee no finance committee no nipa num insia no na tena ase and omo de come executive council. But if you are talking of stakeholders, and if one committee, any finance, any executive council, your stakeholder engagement means talking to owners of the clubs, talking to administrators, talking to referees, talking to players, talking to even supporters, talking to the media. Inti sa step the FIFA share so munya na nkasa no. No am say achia kakra. Now the final one. Yes, Chairman, final. It talks about the steering committee. FIFA say sa COVID relief fund we no e was say FNOT committee bi a steering committee and now I'm say pacho yeah kind what the steering committee adwuma was so mo ye na ye nko yanim ajare
fast
ajare steering committee hu ana I mean kind free because I'm say ajare hu steering committee no important because yeah steering committee na okay. The steering committee will act as an oversight body that monitors the overall implementation of the relief plan. As such, it will have the power to request additional information or documentation concerning application, payment, and monitoring as it deems fit. I'll employ the FA. The powers of the Executive Council. Emmanuel Eshenu and who to me so bet me at ad hoc committee bia and there's it so here live on Facebook the principles for inclusion in the COVID-19 relief plan regulation. The first one is the steering committee, Mr. Executive Council, by the powers given them. The last time I saw Monty audit committee and no amode kwakwaji why for sikano na ye ghost names wom. FIFA relief fund no ayamra eshem sa governance operational structure na FIFA de buy no or say Monty steering committee mo ba hwehwe se ne sika no obia benya ne de obia de ne de bo akoya adepa no matumi de ho nkrata asa akomo FIFA on a scale of 1 to 100 0 to 100 adwuma finance committee na ye ne de metumi am 55%. But there's a lot more in terms of the actual use of the funds. Media venue officers in Kahun, media capacity in Kahun, national teams they are covered, but it has to be a restarted competition. They should read the thing well, operational model. No kind year, no money be film, referees, cameramen, mudu amukadada. Nye COVID sika na odi kwa kotua. When I say legacy debt now odi be a no. They should be careful. But they've done a good job. But there's a lot more room for improvement.
Okay. For Obini Allen now Tiomonka. Najimai executive textiles. Najimai executive textiles. Düsseldorf executive textiles. Düsseldorf na Ghana near me so I wouldn't executive textiles there. No Najima wadaruma na seso nkuna de bia de bema and now you brutal opele no kukwe mu ngakra krama ya na Najima executive textiles. Düsseldorf Iguswa na yechao Düsseldorf Warringer Platz was me try say din ni na ma say minti nana. Okay, special regards to you. Okay, Els Bakery okay. Ellen Richard of Els Bakery. Okay, Papa Ray unsu tie show no odi be happy birthday Lillian Afresika. Lillian can you know just say CBG on consolidated bank Ghana CBG. Okay, Lillian, your happy birthday to the campus communications director for Brecum Chelsea. Also, happy blessed birthday to Mr. Albert Okran, board chairman of Leicester Ghana, for management and staff of Leicester Ghana. Adumakobi marketing executive. I must say Be our first degree in marketing, HND in marketing, and any equivalent certificate. Now, Obia send the UCV na San Fred number 0242 232165. You go for a quick break. Your bar now, your barber rappy, showing it up, and so I see. Okay, all right.
Hello. I am Hope Tega, Abubakar Sadiq Nuruddin's class teacher at Divine Mission Academy, which is located at Don.
Akan radio station in Nhyira 104.5 FM at the most educative radio sports show at the Abraham Efri Ejuada Ekosi Memeda na Ejuada Ekosi Fiada Anopebia Ebono Nsia Pausima Eduana Ekosi Nonswa Yatuni Din Premier Sports Sanso and Yewia Yetnasi Bium Anopano Kono Ebo Pausima Eduana Ekosi.
The much anticipated Love FM Kiddo Quiz is set to roll from Saturday 4th July to Saturday 1st August 2020 from 12:30 p.m. every Saturday on your superstation Love 99.5 FM. 16 smart and bubbly kids have been drawn from the pool of many kids and are ready to dazzle listeners in a fierce radio contest for supremacy. It will be 5 weeks of fun, an opportunity to learn, educate, play, and have absolute fun. The Kiddo Quiz will be 3 rounds of interesting learning areas, including spelling bee, general knowledge, word plays, and many others.
Aerobics. AEROBICS. Aerobics.
Remember, the time is 12:30 sharp. Get glued with your kids to enjoy the moment as we all learn and have fun during this COVID-19 season. It will be live on air and on Facebook at Love 99.5 FM. The Love FM Kiddo Quiz, another venue for kids to learn and have fun.
All safety protocols for COVID-19 are highly observed to ensure safety of all kids.
The Kiddo Quiz is brought to you in partnership with Verna Active, Alpha and Omega Publications, and sponsored by the much anticipated Love FM Kiddo Quiz is set to roll from Saturday 4th July to Saturday 1st August 2020 from 12:30 p.m. every Saturday on your superstation Love 99.5 FM. 16 smart and bubbly kids have been drawn from the pool of many kids and are ready to dazzle listeners in a fierce radio contest for supremacy. It will be 5 weeks of fun, an opportunity to learn, educate, play, and have absolute fun. The Kiddo Quiz will be 3 rounds of interesting learning areas, including spelling bee, general knowledge, word plays, and many others.
Aerobics. AEROBICS. Aerobics.
Remember, the time is 12:30 sharp. Get glued with your kids to enjoy the moment as we all learn and have fun during this COVID-19 season. It will be live on air and on Facebook at Love 99.5 FM. The Love FM Kiddo Quiz, another venue for kids to learn and have fun.
All safety protocols for COVID-19 are highly observed to ensure safety